Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much. So nice for you to join us this evening. It's your boy. We've got some Curse of Strahd, Rise of Alma going for tonight. It is, if you have not seen this show before, this is a 5e one-on-one that I play with my best boy Ted. We've been playing D&D together for a few years, and I mean, yeah, that's kind of all there is to really say about that. Ted, do you want to walk us through what happened last time? Ted? Oh, Ted. He might have stepped away for a moment. It's entirely possible that he stepped away for a moment. Well, we will give him a brief couple seconds to get on back, and then he can walk us through what happened last time. But how are you guys doing in the chat? If you don't know how I like to run things on my channel, we like to get some audience interaction with our tabletop games. We like to create an environment where other people can feel like they get to take part in the games as well. And the way that we best found to facilitate that is through the use of the channel point system. So we call them souls, and as you can see, there is a plethora of things that you can do in the game. Yeah! Hey, what's up, Andy? You can fuck with Ted. You can absolutely fuck with Ted. That's true.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, he's back! Welcome back, Ted.
I have an oat milk cream cookie and I'll fire motherfucker.
So, would you mind, please, walking us through what happened last time?
You know, pretty boring session, nothing special.
Yeah, nothing special.
Bought a skeleton, but you know, they're pretty common.
Oh, that's all
pretty
it was.
Pretty low level enemies.
Yeah, no big deal. No giant
No, we
ones.
spent pretty much, excuse me, I got a mouthful of cookie. We spent pretty much the entire session fighting old Balaban, the douchebag that he is, and all the little undead he brought with him, including goddamn werewolf zombies, which were scary. And it was going pretty good. I mean, as good as something could go. Until he decided to, I don't know, yeet an actual portal to hell into my face for like 8 damage and wipe the party.
20d6.
With the exception of, Jesus Christ. With the exception of, Sai, thank God, because she was on the perfect square of the rooftop.
Yeah, and Flintlock, he was further back too.
She did fall down, though.
True.
But she got Alma up. Oh, this was after Gore jumped in and started beating the shit out of Balaban.
Yep, he
I
jumped
say
over
beating
the
the
wall
shit
of
out of
flame. Yeah, he did definitely not beat the shit out of him.
No, but I mean, like, thematically, it was Duel of the Fates inside the Ring of Fire.
It was awesome, yeah.
But no, he was actually getting beaten down pretty hard. Alma took the opportunity to grab the child and be like, fuck you, started playing Ring Around the Rosie. But then unconscious kid before sticking her in a well, which I almost forgot to get out of before the end of last session. Which will be the second time Alma's forgotten to get a child out of something.
But you remembered this time.
Yep, I did remember this time. So I didn't have to remind me. But, after she put her in the well, she went to go help, Gore and the rest of the gang beat up on Balaban. And honestly, we wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for guard number 4. Our Ghost of Kev. The absolute legend that he is. Who survived?
Yep, guard 3 and guard 4. Guard 3 got half his face
Guard 3
bitten
got,
off by a
yeah,
zombie.
Guard 3 got fucking half of his skull bitten, dude. He is still trucking.
And then I think he also got
the
like,
whole
back of his leg ripped off.
Yeah, he wasn't looking too good. The only reason he survived, well, the only reason they both survived is because we killed Balaban before he went down the line, but he obliterated 1 and 2.
In like a single swing of that fucking axe.
I wanted the package deal. The SEAL Team 6 of them, but he got to him first and kind of just, yeah, he was a little bit different than the guys they were fighting.
Keep in mind, these are just standard guards, like, out the fucking book. Like, no modifications to them whatsoever. We just got really invested with the fight that they were having up in the upper left-hand corner.
Well, it's because the guard number 4 was going to fucking town. He's like, what do you mean you hit me? You don't hit shit.
That's true. He went through that whole fight, like, only missing, like, I don't even know, I don't even think he did miss, and I'm pretty sure he didn't get hit.
The absolute legend. But Gore, in his fabulous flamboyant fashion, killed yet another demigod thing, who exploded into a shower of souls.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, "Woo! Velaki is saved." And we were like, "Yeah, okay, we're all gonna go take a nap." Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everybody was pretty roughed up after that. You returned the girl.
Everyone had gone down like 3 times, so I had to burn every spell slot just to keep everyone up at like 1 HP. Or 12 HP. She does max.
Yep. That is true. And that is your inspiration for the recap.
And thank God, if Sai got hit by that thing, I don't know if that would have worked out so well. That hell ball had
probably not
obliterated her.
Probably
because
not.
I don't know how I would have gotten everyone back up. I would have had to get Flintlock to get down the building, run over to Sai, give her a potion, and then wait till Sai's turn to pick up Alma or Gore.
It's entirely possible that he would have probably
Alma.
just
Gore
killed you
didn't get
guys
hit by
too,
it.
though, like outright.
Oh yeah, because Gore was still in the circle. He didn't get hit by the fireball, the Hell Lord, because
he was
you do that at the rest of the people.
He was already down, yeah, when that happened.
Yeah, he was already in the ring of fire fighting him.
No, he went down from that, and then he got brought back up by Sai, like, the turn after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Intense play-by-play. If you want to catch the whole thing, you can check the VOD. It's on YouTube.
It took about 3 hours of combat. It was wild.
It was an intense session. We'll say that much for shizzle. So, where we come back in is the Tavern of the Blue Water Inn here in Velaki. It is the next morn. Our party has rested for the evening after returning the girl, spending that day here in recovery after their victory over the Death Knight known as Balaban the Bloodhawk. Is there anything, preparations, anything you want to talk to Erwin about before you guys go wherever it is that you're going to go?
Is there anything else I should be privy to? Or any other cataclysmic event? Just, a hair's breadth away from fucking happening?
No, that was it for now. The devil will unleash his machinations as they come. Rest assured.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Aye.
Well,
fuck him.
It's been a couple days, so I guess I better go look for our companion. I'm sure she got herself into something. I can't remember where she said she was. She's in a tower somewhere. I think she marked it on my map. Where's my map?
Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map?
Party. There's my map.
Do you see it?
I see something. Let me zoom.
Up in the...
Is it the one over by the lake? Oh, yeah. It looks like a tower.
Then there you go. That's where she marked.
Where are we? Velaki? Wolves. All I see is wolves.
Yeah, you will not have protection from wolves anymore.
You won't have protection from me. Actually, I don't like the wolves. Wolves suck. Did Erwin have potions?
No.
Okay, I didn't think I didn't think so. I wonder if the other priests can make them like our guy does. Or at least sell potions. I know he gave us one as a reward, but we kind of burned through everything when it came to Balaban.
Very true. You can always go restock back at the windmill.
That's true, we haven't been in the windmill in a while. I guess we'll stop by there first, make sure everyone's still alive, but that's still worth doing.
Okay.
Get there and the chick's dead, it's like, okay, well, fuck.
Okay, so you make your party ready to leave, gathering up your belongings and possessions.
Bye. Fuck you, Arya.
Oh, Natalie's bringing me food. Thank you. Hell yeah. And let's get some random encounter rolls.
Random encounter your mom's a nice lady, I'm not gonna say that.
My mom is a very nice lady.
What are they? D12s?
No, we use the module has them built in.
Oh.
Normally, I use a D12. For those of you at home, in case you're curious about how we normally do things, when I roll for random encounters, because I still believe in random encounters, in the year of our Lord 2022, I have my players roll a D12. A 10 is a normal encounter, an 11 is a dangerous encounter, and then 12 is a deadly encounter. But that's not guaranteed. It has the possibility to roll on that table, because I also like to roll out my tables like a weirdo. But, you know, that's when we actually have plans for like a lot of adventure and stuff. Oh, would you look at that?
Well, I dreamt of Elden Ring. That's how bad it is.
So, Ted, as you and your party make your way out of the city of Vallaki, you can hear the sound of the gate closing behind you. A good 30 minutes down the road, the rain starts.
Ew.
Turning it into this muck and mire.
I should try to buy a carriage.
Yeah.
Right, we're not even on horseback. God damn it.
Why
do I do this to myself?
You trudge on through the muck, and after a long bout of, you imagine another like 20 to 30 minutes, you can hear off in the distance something, but I'm going to need a perception check from you to see if you can actually determine what it is.
Oh, it's not weird.
Go ahead and roll it into the dice tower for me.
Oh, I'll never remember. We'll go through this whole campaign and I'll never remember to do that the first time. It blends in.
Sirik stops you for a moment and goes, "No, must have been the wind, Captain."
Sirik, if it's not the wind, we're just laughing. Oh, let's keep moving then.
And,
surely you wouldn't let me down.
a couple of steps later, she stops cold. "Captain."
Damn it, we didn't make it another half hour.
Horn guard. And I'm going to need a, well, I guess I'll just do it myself.
The horn guard.
That's perfect. Man, you gotta love how shit works out sometimes.
Yeah.
There is the sound of a great horse rushing you down. And I'm going to roll a d4 to determine who it's gonna hit. That's you.
You can drive! Oh. What do you do, horse guy? Ouch.
So, the horse rushes you down. There's this great thundering of hooves, and when it hits you, you can feel the great sword digging hard into you and flinging you up and over and flat on your back. The horse continues onwards and into the mist. Then the sound stops, and you can hear it as if it's strafing out beyond your sight.
Fuck you, horse guy. Well, we can't outrun him, because he's got a horse. Climb the trees, brothers!
So you all make for the tree line. You can hear the sound of the thundering hooves coming after you. I'm going to roll a d6 this time. Sirik is going to be Flintlock or Gore. That is Flintlock. Flintlock is getting attacked. As he scrambles for the tree, he does get hit. And he is picked up by the sword or excuse me, by the end of the sword stabbing through him. Roughly, he is thrown down to the ground, and you can hear this bellow of rage. Alma, you have wronged us.
I don't even know who you are. You're an angry man on a horse.
You do not recognize the man on the horse in front of you. It looks like an aged and tarnished suit of armor. There's a person in there, and you can see like their skin. It's kind of whitish, but I mean, it's definitely a person.
The douchebags from the Dragon Place? What are they pissed off about?
Absolutely, like the douchebags from the Dragon Place.
Oi, I don't know what your fucking problem is, but piss off. Fuck you. See you ride your horse in the trees.
I am Vladimir Horngard. You have destroyed my corporeal form and stolen my blade. I will prevent you from freeing Strahd by every shred of my soul.
Oh yeah, you did warn me that you could do that. Well, I guess that was true. Still, go fuck yourself. It's my orc sword now, and so is the amulet. And Strahd's gonna die. Just like his little douchebag commander did.
I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw. I'll just drag it onto you, unless you want to make it yourself.
Wisdom saving throw. Nope. Excuse me.
So, you are up in the tree. I imagine, like, scrambling to get higher.
Get me
like,
out!
Fuck you! Get down! Fuck you! Go fuck yourself!
Exactly what I'm doing. Fuck you and your horse.
And you catch a glimpse of his eyes just in time for his vengeful glare to paralyze your form.
Oh no.
You tumble.
Hold me, tree.
I'm gonna give you a luck save with. It's just gonna be dexterity though.
Dex.
Okay, your arms were out in a position where they catch on the crook of the branches. He yells at you, "Surrender." He looks to the rest. Nope, he looks to the rest of your party. "Surrender now." They all look to you, who they can see is now unmoving. Look down to him, and he says, "So be it. I will ride you down, and I will destroy you all. It is only a matter of time before you have to come down from there."
I know. I'll jump from tree to tree until I'm back at the window. Oh, I doubt I can make that many checks and not fall.
Yeah. Math.
Yeah, math is a bitch, ain't it?
I will let you attempt a skill challenge to navigate through the woods without the road.
That wouldn't make it faster.
No, it would make it much slower.
Oh.
Significantly slower.
Then what would the benefit of that be?
Horses have a hard time running through trees.
Oh, yeah, right, I forgot about that guy. Even though he's right there and he's talking about murdering.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't think any of us are rather skilled in survival, but we're a rough band. We'll manage. Oh no, Gore's got a little bit of survival.
Alright, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to do a skill challenge of, let's see, you're level 7 now. 6?
Are we? We're 6.
6. We're going to do a skill challenge of 6. If you can get all the way there without any failures, then you arrive literally on the opposite end. If you look on your map, the old bone grinder I just made that link shareable, so now you should be able to see it.
Yep.
You can successfully navigate there and get to the safe zone before he can attempt to, intervene with you guys. If you have 2 failures, I am going to deal damage, not an attack. I'm going to deal damage to... I will roll for how many people. I will roll a d4. 1s and 2s will be 1 person. 3s and 4s will be 2 people. If you roll 3, then you're going to be going into combat with him.
Hey, combat.
Oh, look at that.
Right.
Odie is being so sweet, he gave you advantage.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it so I don't get stopped. Gamers can't get a break in Barovia. I completely forgot about this dude, actually. That's how insignificant you are!
I didn't.
I did. I completely forgot he was like, yeah, I'll come back and haunt your ass. I'm like, yeah, sure, man. Bitch, do it. And I guess here we are.
Here he is, doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it. There he is.
Alright, what do you want first?
It's your call. It's up to you.
Check from each person.
Yeah, do me a favor. Make sure you roll it in the tower. You have advantage on the first one. They are leaving Vallaki. They are going back to the old bone grinder where they have set up shop as their own residence because they have the deed to it. And then also the priest.
Shadows.
Yeah, that is 2 successes. That is, you rolled high enough for that to count as 2 successes. Yep.
Yeah, that high stealth I use, or I have as a rogue that I never use because Alma just kicks in doors like she's Amble. The swashbuckler way.
Yeah, 30 counts for 2 successes.
Oh, I rolled axe, nice.
Yeah, you rolled a 20. You rolled a crit. Which I don't count crits on skill checks, which I know Andy has talked shit to me for before, which is fair.
Yeah, I'm rolling Naruto over here. I'm like hidden mist ninja.
Yeah.
Like, bye, bitch. I'm just gonna vaporize.
So you guys stick to
the trees now.
Yeah.
I've become a tree. I'm moving through the forest as a tree, slowly but surely.
Yeah, absolutely.
This.
So that is 2 successes. Go ahead and choose your next one and choose how you want to roll it.
Choose your fighter.
Oh, by the way, Andy said earlier that he's going to fuck you. He is still here, and he's got like 20,000 souls.
That's fine. It's been a while, man. It's been about a year, so, it's gonna be a big one. Watch out.
That's funny.
Let's see. We'll let Gore go with that one. Oops.
Messy man.
Don't mind that one. Let's drag this over here.
You just rolled Arcana.
Did I? I meant to roll his athletics.
That's
Gore, don't
fucking
use
funny.
Arcana. You don't know what's
it would
going
be a
on.
Success anyway. Like,
I don't even know.
He rolled a
But, like,
17
what?
Arcana.
You know what it is? No,
you know
I
what?
can play
You know
this
what?
up.
No,
it's
the
because of the sword.
Nice. Nice.
It's because he has the sword. He can
Yep.
feel it.
Absolutely. We're gonna roll with that. Okay. So he feels the sword as if it's trying to pull itself back to its master, and he's like using all of his strength to pull it forward, and he like pulls all of you down, like jumping on top of all of you, just as you can hear a like right by the place that you guys are stealthily hiding behind the trees.
The boys over there arguing with his sword. I'm your master now. Forget about him.
Yeah, that was cool.
You right. Okay, let's see. So, Sire Flintlock, what can you guys do that makes sense? We'll go with that for Sire.
So, Gore gets off of you and like helps each of you up real quick, and is like about to have you like start again when Cyric like stops again, pushes her face down, like indicating for everybody else to follow form, and you can hear that like a sharp turn and like a scramble of the horse rushing through the wood and trying to like jump here and there through the spacing in the trees.
What a fool. Alright, fine. I'll bring us home. Literally.
If he can get a 30, he can do that. He still needs
can.
2 more successes.
The only one that can get a 30 is Alma, because she has expertise.
Rogues. Skill monkeys.
Wait, why does she... Why is... Oh, she probably has dexterity, or expertise in sleight of hand because I wanted another +10. That makes sense. I should speak on acrobatics though. Why does she have sleight of hand expertise? I'll worry about that when we get to the lighthouse. Windmill. That's weird. I don't think she's ever used sleight of hand.
Nope. Not yet.
That should be in her acrobatics or something, because she's always jumping around. I mean, she's in a tree right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Do with him? Oh yeah, I was gonna give him this one, so he can sniff some bear poop and show us which way's home.
Yeah, so as the horse is like running past, you can see Flintlock like uprooting this small log, and when he like pulls off the top of it, you can see that it leads to this like undergrowthy area and like underneath where all the roots grow in the tree. And as you all kind of like make your way down inside, he lets the like not heaviest, the less dense roots kind of like hang back over to guide where you guys just went in to hide from him. And I'm going to need one final check. Whoever you would like to make the check is up to you.
Let's see. Tree cartwheels.
That was a failure. As you begin making your way outside, Alma, you go first, and when you try to part the same things, you can hear Flintlock go, no, and you snap it off with your indelicate touch. And you can hear the clip-clopping like stop, and then like circle around and like start pacing back and forth, like as if he's looking for where he heard the sound come from.
No way. What do we have left that makes sense? We could give Gore a shot.
Oh, jeez. That's another failure. As you begin...
No, we were doing so well.
As you all begin like just making a break for it, Gore picks up a log and like goes to like just throw it at the horse to like bide you some time, but when he turns, he trips over a root and like slams himself onto the ground, and you can hear the thundering sounds of them coming towards you. I'm going to, since Gore failed, I'm going to have some of the damage come to him. He's not raging, so he's going to be taking the full damage. And then I'm going to roll a d6. Alma's 1 through 2, Sirik is 3 through 4, Flintlock is 5 and 6. Ooh, Flintlock's getting hit again. Damn.
Dodge, little boy, dodge.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so I don't think he hits Gore with the sword as much as he just like tramples him. The horse just like runs straight over him, and you can hear the big orc crying out in pain. But he does, however, like swing full force at the gobbo. The only thing that saved Flintlock is that he's so short. Otherwise, he would have gotten like just cut clean in half with the force of this. Instead, he gets this like nasty slice on the back of his head where he turns like in a full 360 and falls to the ground, like bleeding for a second before, dazed and reeling, he staggers back to his feet. And I'm gonna need one more check for its combat time.
We've ran out of all of our good options. Who can bring this home?
Yeah, the goblin gets fucked up, man. I feel so bad about this fucking goblin all the time.
There you go. You're the one that drowned him.
The Kraken did that. I didn't do shit.
The Kraken that you made.
I didn't make him. I reskinned him.
Okay. That's basically remaking it with extra step.
Oh, and Andy gives you disadvantage on it. Damn, that's ice cold, dude.
Well, guess what? I'll just burn inspiration and undo that.
Oh, well, hey, you're making him use a resource, and as Andy, a great game master, knows, that's a win.
With that? Yeah, I can see that. I can see a way to explain why that would work.
A 13 is not enough.
Would that roll with advantage?
It would have canceled out the disadvantage.
Good.
So you juke like you're going off into the woods.
Oh, there it is.
And he runs to cut you off. I'm going to pull up some combat music, and you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative. I do not want to do this without a map. This is gonna suck. Where's my initiative? There it is. What?
Damn. That's the lowest initiative you've ever rolled. Goddamn.
Yeah, well, we'll get this out of the way, and hopefully the attack rolls will be what the spice is. Flintlock. You're looking pretty busy already.
Okay. Gore goes first.
He is going to rage.
I fought mud crabs more fierce than you.
And then smack him with his own sword. Because that's poetic. Is it more Slayer?
Yep.
The creative sword? Okay.
I gave it a little bit of an upgrade for killing a Death Knight.
You can see that.
It seems like it would track with a sword sworn to the service of a silver dragon for it to deal an extra d6 of cold damage.
See, the sword should respect me more. By me, I mean Gore. Where's the combat tracker so I can roll on this motherfucker? Never trust a guy with the name Vladimir. I fucking do it. What's the difference here? Oh, this one's when he's raging. I see.
That's a hit. He's got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Gore just rushes forward and charges, yelling, closing the gap with his orc ability very quickly. And as he rushes in, he lops the horse's head clean off and takes the man down to the ground with his own sword. As he twists it around, as he twists the blade around to drive it home straight into the man's heart, he twists with the blow, and it rips off his right pauldron, and it is now his turn.
He also hit him with the Ancestor ability, since he was the first enemy he hit. So, disadvantage on everyone that's not Gore.
He is going to give it to Gore.
Which tracks, because he's holding a sword.
Yep, and that's a
Hang
hit.
on, I forgot to put on his rage effect. Do that, so it does it for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Rage. We click this button. Boop. Okay.
Fantastic. Mediocre damage.
How I like it.
And the second attack. He is going to try to slam him, and he does. He grabs onto Gore with his left hand and then slams him with the pommel of the sword that he's using, and then slams him down again on the ground. And that is going to be some more damage. Mediocre again. That's even more mediocre. And that is his turn.
You're a mediocre man. Undead, technically, I guess. Well, he was a man. What is a man?
Thank you for the blessing, Andy.
Miserable little pile of secrets.
A miserable little pile of secrets.
I never knew where that was from until recently. Because I never played Symphony of the Night because I'm a loser. This is why you get hit all the time.
Yeah, he's still reeling and dealing with the blood loss. It's like pouring down into his eye.
Oh,
that was so close.
Why, God? Well, there is no God. That's why fucking Alma's like, Jesus Christ. We'll do it ourselves.
This is really good music for this guy.
Trees. If I wanted to play Elden Ring, I would have just kept playing Elden Ring.
Castlevania's Good Times. Demon Castle Dracula is already scheduled. Ooh. Fuck yeah, dude.
I thought about going back and playing it someday, just because I know it's like, it's considered a pinnacle of the gaming industry.
And he's saying he's going to play a tabletop Castlevania game. Yeah.
And Twilight. You get a stab. Oh, y'all are just blue balling me with those rolls.
It's a hit, definitely.
It's a hit, but like, why does it have to be so damn close to a crit and not a crit? Why you gotta do me like that?
Hey, you get good damage on him. You stab him in the kidney from the side.
Well, he used those. Where's my fucking dodge button? I ain't dealing with him. Boop.
Alright, Syric's turn.
Fuck you, I'm gonna move back too. Because I got free movement. Cyric. Why is it every time I open your shit, there's always something new here?
I didn't change anything this time. She's just gonna give him the bow. Give him the old 1-2. Damn you, Cyric. Oof. He catches...
Flintlocker executed.
He catches the arrow in midair and shatters it into dust.
Fuck him up, Gore. He tried to take your sword. Vladimir came and took my soul. Eat a dick. Come on, I know you. Somebody critical.
You're rolling so many dice. It's gotta happen at some point.
I think so. Do it again.
Do it again. There it is. Oh, you motherfucker. How? How dare you, you piece of shit game.
It's rigged.
Damn it, guys. You can't see it, but it was like, looked like it was gonna get a double crit on an advantage roll, and then it both went to 14.
Devastated. Literally shaking right now.
He springs to his feet and slams Hornguard in the back, stabbing his blade through his chest. Hornguard is going to look directly at Alma.
Lucky you have disadvantage. Well, I mean, you already do because I'm dodging. But...
Nope.
What?
You are paralyzed again.
Oh, damn it. Quit paralyzing me.
And then he is going to... Oh, that's all he can do for this round, actually. He can only... is that right? Yes, that is... correct. Yep. Okay. Flintlock's turn.
You're nothing compared to that other dude. Here's a regular undead knight. I need you to think about what's her name? Esmeralda. You want to see her again, right? So you gotta fucking do something here. There we go!
You
Boy.
said the magic words.
I thought it was horny. That was the secret all along. That was almost max damage, too.
Yeah. Blam! He fires the crystalline projectile straight into his eye, and it shatters and explodes outward, his whole face just erupting and shredding to muscle.
Am I making a wisdom throw against this?
Yes.
Oh, that wisdom I have. Damn it!
Siric's turn.
Does that do that? I'm about to find out. She hits Alma with the spell magic.
You feel yourself breathe in control of your body again.
That was action. But she can't bonus action another spell. So that's her turn then. Hit him, Gore. I don't know what you think of him taking your sword away. That's very un-ancestor-like. Actually, I'm sure that's a big disgrace to have your weapon just taken from you.
Positively massive disgrace.
So I need you to give him the old bop with his own sword. Your sword now. Damn you, Gore.
Oof.
Focus.
There it is.
Yeah, that makes up for it.
The crit!
Bonk.
Oh, yeah. So he slams into Vladimir's back, knocking him off balance for a second. And as he goes to, like, deliver a killing blow straight through his heart, he only gets it about a couple inches into his back before Vladimir leaps through the air. And he's coming straight for you, Alma, thinking that you're still paralyzed.
Need a disadvantage.
True.
Corvus ancestors are with me. Oh no, they're not.
Slam.
They're just standing there watching.
And welcome
While
to
he's over here
the
doing
jam.
fucking notorious cartwheels on me.
Not mediocre.
Ouch!
He slams his sword straight down through your guts. The ancient
my
blade.
guts.
You can see now the edges, it's so old, are made from stone. And he is going to twist the blade and
Owie.
rip your guts out. He's still got disadvantage, but he's
Guts.
still gonna... Let's see if the ancestors protect your guts. They do. When
My
he
guts.
twists it out, it just so happens that the way that he landed, he just turns your lower intestinal tract rather than ripping straight through it. And when he like rips his blade out, the blood and viscera that comes out is not necessarily going to immediately kill you, but you are in absolute agony.
Just a flesh wound.
Flintlock's turn.
I'm able to rearrange my internal organs at will. So they all dodge the blows. That was something that just happened in an anime I was watching.
Jesus Christ.
He got fucking stabbed through the heart, and they're like, no! And he's like, don't worry. I lived on a mountain, so I learned how to survive, and I can rearrange my internal organs. So he's like, I'm okay, guys.
That's silly.
I was like, what a fucking Chad. Alright, Flintlock, bring us home. Now, keep thinking about her. Okay, well, I'll take hits over anything.
Oh,
Come on.
just a glancing blow.
Fuck. You fucker. Whose turn it is? Okay,
You
bring
are
this back to
prone.
me. Oh god, my guts. Oh wait, no, my guts are fine. I rearranged them into my colon for safekeeping.
For safekeeping.
You're gonna make me shit my guts out. Let me stand up and give him the old jabby.
You stagger to your feet, blood in your eyes, and you see that this motherfucker is still standing strong.
You bastard, I have to go out all war. Just this one. Except, I mean, if Alma crit, that would be fantastic. I would be very happy. I'll take a hit.
You stab him in the kidney.
Derek, help! I'm not feeling so good.
Hey, just so you know, you can't give double disadvantage, so if he's already got disadvantage from gore, your dodge isn't really doing much.
Because there's no way he can't circumvent Gore's thing.
Yeah.
So if
as long as Gore's conscious.
I mean, I can stab him a second time. I can't get the sneak attack off, but I mean, an extra possible stab's always nice.
It's free damage.
It was free damage if I hit. I pay that off. Right. Go here. Take this all out. And then we drag this over here and we stab him. Beyblade, damn it.
Damn it. He deflects with the sword on the second blow. Cure wounds. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I'm going to assume you're going to give that to Alma. Odie, is that right? The player character?
That was for the undead guy. So hit him with damage. Wait, did that work in D&D or am I imagining that?
That was an old 3.5 homebrew rule. Yes, for the player character. Thank you, Odie.
Let's drop one on her from... You know what? I'm going to heal it with Siri.
15 hit points to Alma.
But they're at 30.
Thank you.
Still...
Much appreciated.
That's still really high. I'm still going to give her one of these. Woozy. Thank you, Siri and Odie. Now my guts are slightly less hanging out. Come on, Gore, bring us home. You're gonna just let this man come and try to take your sword back?
Also, Andy, the reason I didn't use that bless earlier was because it was a nat 1. It was an automatic miss. So if you were wondering why that bless didn't kick in, it was a nat 1. I had to double check. I was like, there's a reason I didn't count that. I was right.
Where am I? Alright.
So Gore continues his onslaught, stabbing and slashing, hacking away with this man's own sword.
It's my sword now.
But he is still standing.
It's my sword, and her name is Susie.
And Vladimir Horngard is going to turn to the orc and slash his sword straight across his chest. That is definitely a hit. And when it knocks the wind out of the orc, he is going to continue his onslaught with another fucking nat 1.
You have
Jesus
advantage.
Christ. I thank you.
Let's attack.
I do have advantage. That's true because he reckless attacked. Okay, so that now I can use the bless. Okay, does a 16 hit Gore?
I don't think it does.
Yes.
I could be
His armor
wrong.
class is 15, so it does.
Alright, Barbarian.
Thank you, Andy.
Armor class. Well, armor class. Big HP.
17
Ouch.
more damage. He continues when he slashes across his chest as Gore staggers off balance. He turns and very deftly, like he's done it 100 times, just thrusts it up into the chest cavity of Gore, who breathes out this hefty, loathsome breath, and that is his turn.
Look, then your bigger green brother. You know, at some point, I gotta begin to wonder statistically why he misses so much.
I don't know, you know?
Like, I know I'm mean moment, but like, of the party, he misses pretty consistently. Thank you.
Thank you for the heal, Andy.
Go help off.
Okay, so Let's see, that is... Thank you, Andy. Much appreciated, dude. So as the blast hits Vladimir and he flies through the air, he like flips upside down and catches himself. And you've noticed this the whole fight, that his wounds have been healing. But you notice that this time, his wounds heal a little bit more. I didn't describe it because I figured you remembered from last time, but in case you forgot, he heals...
He rolled upon me.
Yeah, he heals the whole time. Like, he's got regeneration.
Little douchebag, dude.
Almost turn.
Get him, Alma. Go for the kidney. Where's... Did it? Ah. Hey.
Alma coming in with that. Ooh. Not the greatest of damage. You are going for the back of the head, continue trying to drive him down, and you do connect, but you just slice over the side of either of his neck. And when you feel as though you decapitated him and you come up from your roll and turn to face him, you can see that the wounds are like the blood and the sinew is like stitching itself back together as if it's like a ribbon that didn't quite completely come off a present.
Sus. Something. Beyblade, let it rip.
I think it's Syric's turn unless you have a bonus action.
No, I just used my bonus action to stab him the second time.
Okay.
It's Syric's turn. Cyric is going to... Does she have one left? She does. She's going to... eat this last one on the door. Wait. Yes. Not left.
Cyric runs to Gore's side and like puts her dead hand on him and rips more of his soul back into the corporeal form.
She's got that little hand from Scary Movie. Take my strong hand.
And then Gore, is he gonna finish this guy off again?
Probably. Gore, the fucking deal closer. The Wolf of Barovia, Wall Street. I'll make it closer. See, where's his? There it is. Reckless.
And he slices his head clean the fuck off.
That's my sword.
Yeah. So Vladimir turned to what he assumed was finish you off, and as he begins striding before you, his head comes tumbling off of his shoulders. He falls to his knees, and on the other side, you can see the massive green form of Gorgonor, resplendent and bloody, and letting out a huge sigh of relief.
He's gonna be the cockiest motherfucker when we get out of this place. He'll probably kill Strahd at this point.
I legitimately worry about that.
His glory.
I legitimately worry that it won't be you delivering the killing blow on Strahd. That keeps me up at night.
I mean, it's my party. A win's a win, as long as one of our party members does it.
Fair point.
Besides, it's kind of funny. Like Gore's just going around fucking slapping bosses.
He is, he's a...
He'll get there, he'll just spam the amulet until Strahd's paralyzed and just beat the shit out of him. Hey Gore, we're gonna go back to the ship. You just meet us there when you're done.
Jesus. Alright. The party continues along their journey, I assume, and we're going to cut to our first break. So, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We are going to go take a 5-10 minute break real quick, and we will continue onward with more Curse of Strahd, Rise of Alma. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for sitting tight with us on that brief intermission. We arrive back on the party. They have arrived to the old Bone Grinder, their estate that they have claimed for themselves in Barovia. I dropped the image into the chat if you have seen it. This is one of the maps that I am getting through Aeon Bar Cartography. I'm going to go ahead and drop a quick link to their Patreon. You should absolutely check them out. They did a massive amount of the Curse of Strahd maps. I think they're pretty much almost done, if not completely done. So if you are in the market for some Curse of Strahd maps, or I don't know, they might do commissions, I don't know, you can talk to them. You can find their Twitter. I will also provide a link to that, but here is their Patreon. And let me get their Twitter real quick, make sure that I credit the homie.
Oh, this is much nicer. It got cleaned up and everything. This was a fucking disaster when we first got here.
Yeah. And then here is their Twitter. So absolutely check them out. Aeon Bar, thank you so much for allowing me to use your hard work and effort in my stream, Aeon. Much appreciated. The place is peaceful when you arrive. You can see the wheelbarrow out in the front, hefted with sacks of grain that the young-ish man that you have come to know as the man who's not Irina's brother, Ismark Kolyana, hefting them inside. He holds the door open for you, and when you all make your way through the threshold, happily he greets you. Welcome back, welcome back. It's so good to see you again.
Well, it's still alive. For now.
That is wonderful. How have things been?
Oh, you know, just the word of the apocalypse at every turn. You know, flesh towers popping up all over the place. Valaki almost got destroyed. We're being hunted by some sort of pissed off ghost.
By the gods.
Yeah, you know, typical Barovian Tuesdays.
You know, nothing we can't handle, though.
Yeah, Gore's been slapping him into place.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, you know, I guess you could say that I have been doing that a little bit, Captain.
Well, how's everything here been? Everyone's still alive?
Valaki was not destroyed. The destruction of Valaki was prevented.
Yes.
He says, yes, she's upstairs. She's making things tidy.
You and her had any talks lately?
As a matter of fact, well, as my father said, family is who you choose them to be. She may not be my sister by blood, but thank you. If it were not for you, she may not have had the fortitude to tell me the truth. It is best
She's got
that I
fortitude, all right. Anyway, is the old man still in one piece? Or did he finally rot in his head?
He spends much of his time out by the altar.
Yeah, that tracks.
He says that it is the only place that he can feel the sun's grace, but I mean, you've been there. It's not like the sun shines there or anything.
That's not a sun anyway. I haven't seen the sun in months. I get pale.
I've never seen it my whole life.
Oh, you're gonna probably die when you see it. don't look at it. But yeah, we got trampled on the way here, so we're gonna take a quick nap.
Well, rest up. Is there anything I can help you with?
You can get the old man to make some of those potions of his while we nap. That'd be great. We kind of blazed through them.
Sure. Let me see the files.
Huh.
Yep, you all hand him your files, and he sets them on the table. I'll get on that. Flintlock, there's something. If I could ask a favor, maybe? The Gobbo slowly turns.
What the fuck do you want right now? Do you see that I'm bleeding?
Well, it doesn't have to be right now. It's just the windmill. I'm not so good with such things. Maybe you can take a look and help me get it turning again?
Captain.
He's fucking sitting there. He's like, his arms like fucking backwards and shit. Dude's asking him to do handiwork. Alma just having a laughing fit. Yeah, we'll get on that, buddy. As soon as we get all of his bones put back where they belong.
Ah, wonderful. I know your priest does wonderful work. I'm no
she's alright.
priest.
Except when it comes to aiming at things.
I'm no priest anymore.
Not anymore. Not since I put on the mask. But yeah, we'll get that sorted out.
So, you take a long rest, I assume?
Yes. And then Vladimir Hornbill spawns inside the windmill.
Boop, T-posing.
No, he's asserting his dominance. And then Gore T-poses back, everything starts vibrating very rapidly.
And the resonant frequency of the universe begins.
they're trying to out-chat each other. Stop, you're gonna tear it all apart.
They fucking destroy Barovia.
Boom. What a way to go.
Oh my god. So
yeah, once we get rested up, I guess we'll take a peek at, what do you say, the windmill itself was broken or something?
yeah, he asked Flintlock if he wouldn't mind taking a look at the mechanisms up in the upper attic. See if he can actually get the windmill turning again.
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
Okay. So after a few hours of work, which is mostly Flintlock still in his recovery mode, just like,
No, that gear. No, the other one.
like over and over again, just like telling the human what to do. Finally, there's a resounding clunk clunk, and the wood and metal gears begin rotating upon one another. The wind is very faint here, but it is just enough to start to disperse the fog and mist around the old bone grinder.
Yeah, fuck you, mist. We'll just blow it all away.
You can see outside for once.
Wow, it's so miserable. Dreary. Although it does look nicer without the fog, choking everything to death.
Indeed it do. Aeon, this is a fantastic map, by the way. This really looks good.
Mm-hmm, it does. I'm glad they call this my home. People try to fuck with my windmill. Fuck them up.
So after after that whole deal, the priest comes and brings you your files again. He says,
In good health, Captain Alma.
as he places them on the table.
Thank you kindly. You holding up all right there?
I have seen the truth. The truth is that the gods have abandoned us in Barovia. We
Oh, yeah.
are spiraling into the void.
Certainly seems that way. Everything seems to be getting shittier by the day.
Tell me, what end do you seek?
I just want to go home. You know? Stronger than I was when I got here, but also alive. And on the ocean again, because this place sucks.
He nods.
I mean, I'm also gonna drink his blood and become a vampire. Because my ghost dad told me to. And I'm gonna blow his mirror up.
I see. Well, if you would have me enter your service, you will find there are many things I might be able to provide with the right components.
Oh, look at you. Becoming useful and stuff. That's nice. What kind of components?
Odds and ends to you, primarily. Should you be able to requisition pieces of arcana from some means, I can turn them into spell scrolls.
Ooh, nifty. Yeah, I greatly appreciate that. I will keep my eye out for them. Or Sarah will keep her eye out for them. She's probably more prone to recognizing what they are. I'm not much of the magic sort.
He nods.
Very well.
But let's have a nice dinner, because we're starving.
Yeah, it's at this point that Irina comes down. She's wearing the same clothes that you found her in, but she has since cleaned them a number of times. When she makes her way down the staircase, she looks to all of you and smiles. It's so nice to see you again. I thought that, well, no matter.
Whether we die, we come back. We've all died. I think Flintlock. No, Flintlock and Gore died the same amount of times. Gore just has the amulet. And I died and told Death to go fuck themselves, so I don't get mad anymore.
Well, that's great.
Like that's an explanation. But yes, it is great, thank you.
So, tell me, where did your adventures take you? She says as she, pops into the seat next to you.
We went to Valaki and we fought, what was his name, Si? Balaboom? Balabam?
Balaban? You fought Balaban?
I didn't fuck him, I fought him.
She said fought.
Oh. Makes more sense. Yeah.
My
He was
god.
not nice.
How did you manage something like that?
Teamwork makes the dream work. Gore kind of kept whacking him a lot. Flintlock shot him. I exploded. Sai did her thing. Guard number 4 was there. Wait, where did we leave them? Oh, they're in Valaki.
Ismark is putting the roast on the table. It is a bit of wolf flank, and as he begins cutting into it and putting it out on each person's table, he says, "Well, anyone who's capable of beating Balaban, I'm just glad that we have them on our side, right?" And Irina agrees.
It's gonna make the next part awkward. We're gonna stab you with a kid. No, I feel like I have stabbed you in a past life. I don't know if you deserved it, but you're squishy. And you can't rearrange your internal organs like I can.
Well, at any rate, dig in, everyone. Tell me how it is.
Delicious as always. And it being delicious reminds me of, I don't know why it reminds me of this, but yeah, you guys know anything about, revenants and how to not get them to hunt me down for eternity? That'd be great.
Revenants. Ah. The restless dead, my father called them. Yes. They will not stay down by any normal means. The only way to exercise a revenant is for them to complete their task.
Shit. Well, what if his task is to kill me?
What?
That's technically not his task. Well, if his task is to stop me from killing Strahd, then he won't. Oh, great. We're stuck with him.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Some guy over by one of the castles that Gore took a sword from is pissed off about it. And won't let us kill Strahd.
Yeah, so we found this place called Argynvostholt. ancient silver dragon or some shit. I don't know. Kind of a big deal at some point, but he got crumped by Strahd, the devil. And then we went there and we crumped the Horn Guard guy, and now Gore's got his sword, and the Horn Guard guy said that he was gonna make sure that Strahd suffered for all eternity, and that brings us to about 20 minutes ago.
Or actually, it would have been a few hours ago.
A few hours ago, where he tried to run us down in the woods.
Successfully ran us down in the woods.
What's that?
I said successfully ran us down the woods. I'm pretty sure he trampled over all of us at one point.
Yeah, but we still ganked him. We crumped him again. Crumped him good, right, Gore?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with him, because I don't think he's gonna stop. I mean, I guess we'll stop once Strahd's dead, but that's a huge thing in and of itself. But,
Captain.
Yes.
If his objective is to keep Strahd suffering, and we cease that suffering, that means he'll be after us forever.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if I took the power of the devil, I can smack a ghost away. Because if that wasn't the case, then he would just deal with Strahd himself.
Ghosts are incorporeal beings. They are the soul trapped on the earth. A revenant. A revenant is the rage, the hate of a creature so intensely burning that it forces the soul to a new body. A ghost can exist without one, you see, but a revenant, they can only manifest in a dead body.
Oh, well then it's easy. We just capture the body he jumps into, and we hold him prisoner for all eternity. There, problem solved.
But how do we know which body he's going to jump into?
Well, we won't, until he comes for us. And then we'll beat the shit out of him, a la Gore. We'll put an iron around his neck, and we'll throw him over the side of the ship like an anchor, and he can float at the bottom of the Izmir'd Sea for the rest of eternity.
Yeah, that works.
What?
That should work, yeah.
Yeah. That's. I think that'll work.
Captain?
We can't stop him from coming back. We'll just have to.
How the fuck do we get to the sea from here?
What? Oh no, I'll talk about it afterwards. Because Sai said even if we beat Strahd, he's still gonna hunt us down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can try to lock him up somewhere here too, but actually, didn't someone say there was like a fancy vault somewhere? Maybe we can lock him in that thing. No, it wasn't a vault. It was a hold. Amber hold.
The Amber Temple.
Amber Temple. I was wrong.
None of you really
Maybe
know
we can,
anything
like-
about the Amber Temple.
Someone told us about it. Yeah, the guy at the inn did.
I mean, you know the lore behind it, but you don't know what's there.
Oh no. I mean, we could just fucking get an anchor and just throw him into the lake. Friday the 13th his ass.
That would be a lot harder without control of whichever body he jumps into.
What do you mean? We wait for him to come to us and he's already in the body. He can't jump unless he dies, right?
Yes, but you can't incapacitate a revenant either.
Well, Gore did when he cut his head off.
That's killing. That's not incapacitating.
The ultimate capacitated.
For you, well, maybe not you specifically right now. If you were in Izmira, yes.
Now, if I was in Izmir, that means I've killed Strahd, and I'm pretty sure I can live without my head.
Well,
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't cut Strahd's head off, so I don't know if you can live without it.
remains to be seen, doesn't it?
It does. And I'm also confused because I've been watching way too much Demon Slayer. And getting your head cut off is a big deal, but only if it's done a certain way. So, fuck you, Strahd. And the other
Crystal
guy.
Lake his ass, says JJ. All right.
Bind him up in a bunch of chains and just kick him over the side.
So you have your dinner. It is replete with some of the finer wine. It's not the champagne du stomp, but you wouldn't want a champagne with a meal like this. That would be clashing on your palate. In fact, the dragon crush goes quite well with the hearty wolf steak, though it was seasoned with wild rosemary and thyme. It doesn't really cover up the predator taste that the meat has, but you know, it's better than just raw or rather without seasoning. So it is quite nice. The aged pepper that was found and the cracked salt.
It's the little things in this absolute abysmal purgatory that we live in.
Like having a house hubby to do all your cooking and cleaning.
Yep. I knew you were good for something, Ismark.
Well, I can't just stand here and do nothing. I have to make myself
that's what
useful
you've been
somehow.
I cleaned this whole place.
Are you sure it wasn't your sister?
I mean, she helped, yes.
Or did you help and she just like did everything else?
I was doing most of the cooking while he was doing the cleaning. Today's my day off of cooking. It's his turn.
Days off, those must be nice.
We alternate our chores. We've always done it our whole life.
That's cool. Can we stay here and clean up while you guys go fight Strahd for a day or two?
They kind of like share a look.
If you can beat Gore in an arm wrestle, I'll let you go kill Strahd.
Come on, little man. You feeling tough?
Got like fucking tree trunk arms.
Slam of his elbow on the table. Have Gore roll.
I know. If Gore loses to his ego, well, you know, maybe he needs to be humbled a little bit. He's been on a little bit of a winning streak.
It is a tough bout, actually. Ismark is a bit stronger than he looks, but Gore is victorious. And after a moment where Gore's like,
Oh no, just kidding.
slam, he puts his hand up and beats his chest.
Woo!
Does the Ric Flair thing.
I don't know. You've only bolstered him. Ismark, what have you done?
You told me to try to win, and I tried. He's
A lot more
strong
fun when I
orc.
didn't stab you immediately.
He's a strong orc.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's another one of me running around. That's probably gonna be a problem. At some point.
Not in Barovia.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm just gonna make it not my problem at all. If I never see her again, it's fine. But fucking Syric's goddess over here always getting her little grubby fingers into shit. And drag me into it, I'm sure.
Yep. Maybe. We'll see. That remains to be seen.
No. I was just talking shit to Sai, because she believes in a god. Who I guess technically does exist, but she's kind of a twat.
I think to that, Sai would say, I'm the one with grubby fingers, Captain. Not Persephone.
You should wash your hands.
She holds up her dead
Ah!
purple appendages.
You need moisturizer. I didn't realize your hands were so fucked up.
There's not enough oils in the world for this, Captain.
Have you tried seeing like a priest?
She kind of laughs at that.
That's good.
Very
I
funny.
think it's always nice. Well, as much as we'd love to stay and play house and family and not die, we have to go save Flintlock's future wife. So,
Flintlock's got a future wife. Oh, good
Yeah.
for you, little one.
Yeah. She's like really pretty and really smart and really tall.
I hope she's still alive.
She's gonna be alive. We're gonna find her.
His voice cracks.
Yeah, the way that second line came out, that got me. All right. Well, thanks for dinner, lunch, and whatever. But we're gonna head out. Get a head start on the Revenant dude before he comes back and screams about his sword or something. Eventually, he'll run out of horses. I imagine.
All right, you make your way back
Long-ass journey.
to the road. And Barovia map time. Pow.
Oh lord. Not the Barovia map.
And we grab you.
You know, I was like 30 hours into Elden Ring before I even figured out there were map fragments.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I was like,
beeline
man, it'd be nice if I
could.
could see something on this motherfucker. And then I realized, I was like, oh, what is that little like tower-looking thing on the map? And I went over to it, and it was like, oh, it's a map marker.
Damn.
This makes my life so much easier.
Hey, help me with math real quick. So if it's a quarter of a mile, right?
That's 25%.
And you can travel 24 miles in a day, according to D&D rules. How much time would it take you to travel a quarter of a mile?
What?
Like 15 minutes? I think so. 1,
What's the average human walking
2,
speed?
3, 4. That would be an hour. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. We're doing a lot of random encounter rules now.
No.
I'm getting the spacing right because you are strong boys and girls now. 14 miles per average per day. I think it's 24 miles per average per day, Odie. You continue along your journey until you know that you are getting close to Vallaki. And you make it to Vallaki. Is there anything that you want to do in town before you continue on your journey?
No.
Okay. Then we will continue onwards.
Making my way downtown.
You make your way to the
Walk
Luna
in.
River crossings. The road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. You can see the wooden signpost that you had Flintlock fix the last time that you guys traveled back through here. You know that your journey takes you to the northwest.
Going up to the northwest.
Wow, that was a completely uneventful journey. You made it all the way.
I like my journeys. Uneventful. That's how I would like my IRL life. I'm tired of living through world history. I want it to be a boring section of history while I'm alive.
Take a look at that. Boy, I really wish I weren't living through another historical record right now. The historical
Bro, there's so
moment.
many of them. I'm tired of it. I just want to play D&D and Elden Ring and then get old and die, and then everyone else can deal with the problems.
Same. It is 24 miles per hour a day. Yay, go me. Thank you for looking that up for us, Odie. Cool. So,
That's why there should be a D&D class at school that teaches math.
it's true.
Van Riemen's Tower image.
And then here is the big image.
Where the fuck is the tower? I miss being able to click on things in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know why that changed. That really sucks.
I was so spoiled. I didn't know what I had until it was gone.
Oh, well, thanks for the video, Odie. Appreciate it, dude. So they say you don't know what you got till it's gone, dude.
Yeah. They paid Paradise and put up. I had to go click on images myself a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, look, her Vikings here.
You come to a cold mountain lake, enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps around and across the waters. Still. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolding clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffins statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Marked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud.
Well, she definitely at least was here at some point. Wait, is that her wagon or is that another wagon?
You look it over and you very quickly can determine that this is, in fact, the wagon of your companion, Esmeralda de Avenir.
Oh, I remember it was like invincible or magic, so I was making sure. Well, she's not in there, so she must be hopefully in the towers. Take a peek.
You make your way up to the tower door. No. Do me a favor, don't click on doors.
I suck. Okay, I can't see in there anyway. It's almost blind.
That's good. Gotta go home, reconnect as soon as you arrive. Thank you so much, Odie. Much appreciated, dude. Much love. One-on-ones are fun, yeah. We really appreciate it. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is a word, Kazan.
Well, weird. Is the door locked?
You try the door?
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
No, fuck you, door. This is the second door I've been attacked by. Dexterity saving throw. Where's my dex throw? And then I dip and dodge.
You barely make it back in time to see an absolutely massive plume of lightning striking down from the heavens and absolutely just spreading around every inch of this tower. The riveting and rivulations continue on for some time. It has been about a couple of seconds since you have taken 8 lightning damage.
Ouch. Well, guess we're not going in the front door.
It is continuing. The lightning is still going.
Yeah, well, watching the light show, I guess. Step back from that.
How long do you guys wait for?
Yeah, we'll give it to 5-10 minutes.
After 5 minutes, you begin growing impatient, but at 10, you can see the rivulations, the taste of ozone so intense that you can just taste metal, stops as soon as it started.
Well, that's not good.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I don't think they want visitors. Let's go look around the side of the building.
You see the scaffolding.
Some sort of scaffolding over here. Hopefully the scaffolding isn't full of lightning. Wave everyone over there with me. We'll take the scaffolding route.
Rotting wood beams support the scaffolding, which groans and creaks with the slightest breeze. A series of ladders and platforms lead to a hole in the northwest wall on the 3rd floor. You carry yourself up the ladder.
Yep. And then I make my way to that hole.
You clamber around the side. So you find another step up. And when you make it up yet further...
Ah.
Okay. You can feel very unsteadily. You can feel the wood creaking and groaning under your feet, as light as you are.
Uh-oh. Wait, so I'm not inside the hole yet?
No.
Let's just carefully make our way up to it, shall we? I do not want to fall off the scaffolding.
You make your way around to the final ladder, and I'm going to need a... I'll give you dexterity acrobatics to make your way up the ladder. So you begin your final ascension, and just as you're halfway up the ladder, you feel it snap beneath your boot. Your instincts kick in, and you just, as quick as you can, hurl yourself up with all your might, landing on the old, aged floorboards, and you can feel it begin to like grumble beneath your feet. Very quickly, you roll to the side and into
Speed.
Time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw, my guy.
Damn, everything's falling apart in this fucking place. Bounce around.
Oh no. So you fall as the floor underneath you just lets way, and then you collapse into the second floor beneath you. How much do you weigh? Oh no, with the force, you're going to be definitely hitting that with more than 150 pounds of force. Yeah, you're definitely going to break through that. You continue falling all the way down to the bottom floor.
Ouch.
And you are going to be taking, let's see here. Oh god, that's a lot.
Don't think I can do that on fall
Oh,
damage.
Jesus Christ.
But I will check just to be sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you
Howie.
see what just happened?
No, everything was...
Oh no. You took massive damage. You
Yeah.
failed the system shock result and you dropped to 0.
Oh, no.
So, Alma is out. I need you to use Cyric and Gorgonor and Flintlock to try to figure this out, buddy.
Can't see anything. Oh, there it is. My screen went black.
Yeah, you fell to the bottom floor. Oh, Wolfie, what a fucking Chad. What an absolute Chad. He's throwing you a cure wounds.
Gee,
What an absolute Chad.
that is much appreciated. That was a nasty fall. And I just
Jesus.
found out I can't dodge that. It has to be an attack. I was hoping it just said when you took damage so that I could half it, but that's not the case.
Yeah, so you fall all the way down 60 feet and you
You say
land
fall. I say get to the first floor efficiently as possible.
you land with a piece of wood stabbing through your side. That's the thing that kept you. I'm treating the cure wounds like a literal massive splinter in your side that keeps you from falling unconscious.
That's fine. All my organs shifted. We're good.
You maintain your consciousness.
Ouch.
And in gritting through the pain, you light your torch. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains pulleys attached to taut chains that stretch up through the similarly sized hole in the rotten ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall, clay statues.
Fucker better not come alive. First things first, let me see if I can open the door from this side. It's like a little curtain here.
You pull back the curtain, revealing the door.
We'll do what we did way back in the first session, and I'm gonna grab a piece of wood and throw it at the door.
It clatters uselessly to the ground.
I mean, I just fell all the way from the top of the tower, so I mean, we might as well just fucking risk it for the biscuit and see if I can open the door from this side.
You can open the door from this side. You and everybody else instantly just. You can hear Flintlock's gun being clicked. You can see a sword being like thrust forward and pulled back at the last moment, and you can hear like blue fire being wreathed around momentarily before they all let out a sigh of relief. Captain, when we heard the crash, we assumed the worst.
Oh, you know, just moseying my way through this place. Don't mind the giant piece of wood that's sticking out of my, whatever part of my body it's in. My rib cage.
Oh, let me.
Ow. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna take a heal. That was a bit of a doozy.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Me, the nimblest of people.
Not a great roll, unfortunately.
Nope. Actually, what does that put her at? That puts her at 26 half. I'm gonna give her one more. Just because I don't want combat to start if it starts, and then for her to get immediately clapped.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No,
shit.
You don't heal. You don't heal.
Ow.
You don't heal actually. Wolfie's worked because that's external from the confines of the game. I find a way as a DM to make that work. But when she goes to cast a spell, she moves to place her hand, and then it's just nothing. And she looks frustrated at her hand. I forgot about that for a second. I'm glad I remembered.
Well, that's gonna be a bitch. But come on inside. Come have a look around.
Warily, your party makes their way inside. If it will let me. There we go. And they begin taking a look around. Gore finds that the crates are all empty. Flintlock is looking over the statues while Sirik is muttering under her breath, "Bullshit tower."
That's dumb. I guess I'll go ahead and pop my potion. Just because I mean, if I fell to the bottom of the tower, I'd drink my potion. Witcher's 2d4? 3d4?
I need to look at something real quick.
Okay.
Oh shit. Your potion has no effect.
What is Hellscape?
Wow.
I'm already sick of this tower.
Wow. Yeah, you drink your potion and
Do my fucking weapons even work?
they're not humming.
Okay. Well, sorry Flintlock, we tried. She's dead.
What? No, Captain, we can't give up now.
Can't get up now. You can't shoot. I can't stab. Gore's just a giant hunk of metal at this point, and Sirik can't cast any magic. In other words, as we call it in Izmira, we are fucked. Unless how Gabi Brandviewers has any
You can
ideas.
hear the sound
I know.
of wolves baying in the distance.
Fuck off, wolves. About time for you.
Because it says that if you summon lightning, after a time, some folks show up.
Well, I don't think they're gonna be getting in here. Considering
That's-
we almost got obliterated.
Yeah, that's true. But they're pretty intent on keeping you from getting out. So we can see like an external panoramic camera of like the valley. And running out from the woods is a massive pack of wolves, and at their side an indeterminate number of werewolves. Huge, some hulking, some running on all fours, and some leaping from tree to tree dexterously. They stay off at the tree line, but one huge, not as big as your dad was, but still huge werewolf steps out, and rather than howl, he lets out this bellowing that echoes along the valley.
Well, shit.
Now,
Guess
we're fucked.
Yeah. Nothing new. Nothing new. Well, I guess we'll inspect this room. Unlock, since you insist on saving her, let's see if you can find anything of use in here. Nope. Instead of a 19, you wanted to roll a
You gotta
1.
roll into the tower, dude. Didn't count.
Fuck the tower. Forgetting it exists. Oh no. Come on, after you. You can do it.
Ooh, he's cooking us something up.
Oh, let's try it. Lagging out for a second. There you go. Yes.
All I heard was not as big as your dad. I was like, is that a your daddy joke? So the gobbo begins searching around the room. He looks to the 4 clay statues, and then he looks to the indentation in the ground, and he goes, huh.
You cook it up in that little football-shaped head of yours.
This is an elevator, Captain. That's obvious, right? But the mechanisms.
Is that obvious?
Well, yeah, right? I thought everybody. You knew Gore.
Yeah, totally.
Get on with it, little green one.
Well, if this is an elevator, what is the mechanism? What makes it go? And then I got to thinking, well, what are these things here for? They're these big fuck-off statues, you know. They don't just put things like this in here for no reason, so I'd like to go up, please?
There's a unsteady sound in the air, and then you can see the clay statues begin to shift their form, and they come up from their kneeling position, grab onto their chains, and jerkily, one by one in perfect unison, they pull a platform all the way 80 feet to the bottom.
Oh, there was an elevator I could have taken if I just fallen to the floor.
It was at the top floor. You did not come in at the top floor.
That's fine. But now we'll just take this up. Good job, Flintlock.
Thanks, Captain.
Hopefully it goes up, though. Sometimes they don't go back up.
So who wants to go first?
Well, fuck it. Lead by example. If something happens, at least I'm the one that's already banged up.
Top floor.
It's a slow and, as I said, jerky ascent. After a good, just about like minute elevator ride, Alma, you arrive.
Yay.
Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with a matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits, as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which iron chains support the tower's elevator platform.
Well, step off and I'll, you know what, no, I'm gonna go sit on the bed. I've earned a little bit of R&R while I wait for the rest of the party to get up here.
So it is a good couple of minutes, but finally...
I'm gonna take a short rest while they do that.
Go ahead.
Unless the tower stops me from fucking short resting.
Go ahead. You can take a short rest.
I'll burn this tower to the ground. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just checking out the amenities. That's the stuff. Oh, man.
So you catch your wind while waiting on the party.
My humble abode.
All right, and what do you do? A lavender aroma emanates from the wooden chest, which is unlocked and safe to open. It contains the severed head of a human Vistana woman, its flesh waxy in complexion, but it appears that it has been embalmed with oils.
Is it Esmeralda? Is that a woman I don't know?
You do not recognize this woman.
Well, good news is Flintlock, she still has her head on, I think.
Who the fuck is that?
Well, I don't know. Catch. Huh.
Hey, who are you?
He's completely unperturbed by holding a human head.
Who are you? Hey! Sai, can you talk to this thing?
Not here, I can't.
Alright. Well, stick it in the bag. We'll take it with us.
Okay, in the bag with you.
Well, let's tear this room apart. Wait, is there anything leading out of this room, or is it just windows
It is
everywhere?
windows. There's no scaffolding up here. Scaffolding is 20 feet down at the previous floor.
Is there anything interesting inside the stove?
You check inside the stove, which is not currently lit, and what you find along the edges is tattered bits of burned parchment. Whatever words that were on them have bled, the ink heated to the point where it boiled and melted. Anything that was written on this has long since been destroyed intentionally.
Huh. Well, I guess everyone split up and looked for signs of our friend here. Where is location? Okay,
So-
I guess there's not much room to look, but everyone just start tearing stuff apart like we usually do.
Yeah, so Flintlock begins searching through the desk and the drawers, and everyone else just starts moving shit around and turning it upside down to look through whatever they can find. And Flintlock comes across the suit of armor, which he opens the gorget on. It like comes off on a hinge, and he gasps,
Captain,
"Look!
Huh?
There is a seal on the inside of blood. It's septagrammic warding. That it means nothing to Alma, but Sirik would, and Flintlock both would kind of tilt their head. Captain,
Well, thoughts?
it just reminds me of something I saw in the Codex.
Captain, seven, that's the devil. That's the devil. I don't know if it's this devil. It's the 7 cities, Captain. 7
Well,
cities of hell.
Okay.
I don't know what that's doing here.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're in literal hell.
No,
It sucks.
Captain, this is nothing like that hell.
Can't say never been. Yet.
This place is completely different.
Well, can you, like, unlock it?
If I knew the command word.
Open sesame? No?
Nothing happens.
Interesting. We can't fucking do anything about it because magic. Where is it exactly?
It's on the inside of the like back plate.
The back plate of
The suit of armor. It's like a suit of like plate armor.
Huh.
It's on like the inside of the back plate.
Let's see. Oh, this thing over here. I see
Yeah.
it now. That is peculiar. Is there a book anywhere? Oh, so let's see. I don't think they'd write a command word in a diary. It's just in Skyrim. Can we push it over?
It's heavy, but when you push it over, it collapses into separate pieces on the ground.
And then the seal is only on the back of the breastplate.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll. I wonder how heavy is the breastplate?
How what?
How heavy is it?
How heavy is the breastplate? It's.
Yeah.
I mean, what's fucking plate mail weigh? Like a lot. I imagine that it's probably like anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds.
Okay, let me see. Y'all stay here for a second. Let me see if this has like a middle level. Because we're at the top right now.
So you go down one floor. The elevator is suspended, and you recognize that this is where you came in. You can even see the place in the floor right in front of you where you fell through.
It's just an empty shithole of a room. And then below this is the ground level?
No. Below this is the second floor.
Oh, we'll check that out.
Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room, the wooden floor of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed. There's also a hole where you fell through.
How many floors does the tower have?
One
How
more.
many did we pass on the way up?
The first floor is the last one.
Crates are empty. These guys pull the elevator. Alright, I'll right back up to the top. There's gotta be something up here.
So when you get back,
I'm back.
have Flintlock roll an intelligence check for me.
It's just empty tower. I checked. Intelligent.
Hey, what was that word that was written down on the door?
That's a good question. There was certainly a door. It started with a K. Cadaver. Kavada. Kaspersky. You know what? I'm gonna roll intelligence, see if Alma can even remember that. Too busy getting
Kazan.
shocked by lightning. That was close.
You say the word, and the suit of armor
Oh shit.
sinks into itself. You can hear the heavy of the gauntlet as it pushes itself up right. It stands up, marches directly in front of you, still like putting itself back together, and then when it gets in front of you, it closes and clasps its gorget before going into like a position of salute, of like attention, and then like saluting you, putting its hand over its chest.
Hello.
It says
Armor
nothing.
Man. Oh. Well, it's activated, but it doesn't seem to be doing. Have you seen a Vistani woman about yay high, head still on her body? It's not.
It says nothing.
Interesting little thingy, aren't you? Tap it on its head. Hello.
You gotta have seen her. It was Esmeralda.
It slowly tilts its head towards the gobbo.
I think you got its attention somehow.
The helmet clinks as it like nods up and down.
Okay, so it can answer, it just can't speak. Is she in the tower? Wait, no, I have to check the entire tower.
It shakes its head, and as it like makes its way over to the window, it points out, and you can see where it's pointing out.
Where is that? Oh.
Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, well, she's dead, Flintlock. We tried.
What? No. No, there's no way.
Well, I don't think the armor would lie to us. I don't think it can lie.
It makes its way back across the room and stands on the opposite side of the lift.
Well, shit. Well, we tried, boys.
There's a stroke of lightning,
Oh, shit.
and as you're staring out the window, you can see a lone rider on a dark horse making directly for the tower.
Man.
And behind
all the
them,
motherfuckers.
a massive bat with the face of a wolf. And we're gonna go to break.
God damn it. It's always giant things.
All right.
Always dreary and brilliant.
Don't go anywhere, anybody. We're gonna take a quick 5 to 10, and then we will come back for more Curse of Strahd, Rise of Alma. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for maintaining your patience in that brief intermission. We return to you now with some more of the good stuff. So, as I said, you saw the Dark Rider coming down the hill and the gigantic bat with the face and head of a wolf after. As they get closer, you can see the armor point to the rider as if to indicate that's the person you were just asking about. However, what's that?
No, I was like, yeah, I understand what you were saying there for a second. I thought it was Strahd.
The giant bat with the face of the wolf has swarms of bats around it. And it sees Esmeralda making a mad dash through. As she scrambles past the blockade of wolves, we can see Flintlock slamming down on the elevator, knocking it off of its hinges as he shoots one of them out, causing the lift to take him down to the first floor. Igabo throws the door open just in time. And when Esmeralda rushes through, we can see the horse she was on being taken down by the wolves and its throat being ripped apart as she slams the door closed. She shouts up the shaft, "Captain, is that you? Flintlock!"
Yeah, it's us. You mind explaining what the fuck's going on?
"He's after me, Captain."
Well, yeah, he's after all of us, technically.
"He's after me right now." And just as she says that, you can hear the whole tower as it rocks back and forth, and you can see out the window directly behind you, Alma, the huge face of this creature, the familiar red eyes glaring through the window, and it cackles with a familiar sound.
Captain, I see our paths cross again.
Who the fuck is this?
And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
We're having a bad time, aren't we?
Hey, what up, Will? Good to see you, homie. How you doing, fam? Do you see him now?
Yes.
Okay.
That bitch. Oh god. It's super Strahd.
He's very, very large.
Dude, that's one big boy.
Giant bat with a wolf's head. Gore goes first.
I... Fuck it. Get him, Gore.
I don't know how I can make his weapon non-magical right now.
It's already not magical, isn't it?
No, it's definitely magical. Just use his great axe instead, which is not.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I see what you're saying.
It's the same damage dice. It's just,
Yeah.
you know.
Get him, Gore.
Standing all day? Damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. He crashes through the glass just in time to let a swarm of bats begin to flood the area around him.
Oh no, bats. Why did it have to be bats?
And that is the bats go. The bats are going to flood in. Boop. They're just going to occupy the same space that Cyric is occupying.
Bats.
And, yeah. The ones next to you, Gore, are going to occupy his space, and these ones are going to occupy your space. And the next one's going at you. Of course, you would be the one that gets hit.
You know, it's been a bad day since I stepped foot inside this tower.
Yeah.
This tower has a personal vendetta against me. I don't know why.
Yeah, the bats begin to chew into you. You were not expecting that shit. And then the windows on the other side explode inwards as more bats come in. Boop. I don't think they're going to give a shit about the animated armor, so that's going to be 2 more coming for Cyric and 1 more coming for you. One more coming for you. Miss on you, and then on Cyric 1. Miss, and then on Cyric 2. Oh, damn it. That was going to be a hit. And then it's Strahd's turn.
No, go away. You don't get to be here.
He is going to just take a big ol' bite of Gorgonor.
You can try.
He does.
Oh no.
And I'm trying to make sure I drag it on to Gore himself. There we go.
I hit the bat instead. Ouch.
So there is a massive as the fangs of this creature lash into Gore's back. He's beset on both sides, and he is not too happy about it. But that's only one thing. Now he is going to take off and fly around.
The fuck? You're getting whacked, boy. Where'd you go?
You can try.
Get him, Gore! Become Bat Slayer. Yes. Damn you, giant bat.
It flies off, and you can all feel yourself like struggling to maintain balance as the tower is like rocking from the force. And let's see. Yeah, that's fine for now. It is... The animated armor has not received an order yet, so it does not do anything yet, but it is now Alma's turn.
The smell I've come to love in this campaign. Because I hate everything. What did we figure out was it control target?
Yes.
No, that's fucked up. Why is that fucked up?
The pointer might fuck it up.
Why is it? Oh, because it's on. Wait.
It's
Oh,
almost
it's
turn.
Alma's turn.
I was wondering what you were doing.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing either.
So do you issue an order to the animated armor?
Can I take my action?
Nope.
Then yes, I will do that. Murder everything that's not us, please.
It will begin to do so on its next turn.
Yay. I like it. That's a guy I can get behind.
You slash through some of the bats, and a couple of bodies fall to your feet. Esmeralda, her and Flintlock are going to very quickly begin mending the hinge and rising up on the elevator. She shouts out a word that causes the golems to begin pulling faster, and they will arrive next round.
She already get banged up?
Yes, she is battered and wounded from her encounter with Strahd.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Syric's turn.
Now we do this. Fuck. Why is that targeting over there?
What are you trying? You want me to just do it? Boop, boop.
Yes, I want to hit all the bats.
Boop, 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 boop.
That was weird. Alright, and then I'll just take this and drag it into chat.
And then go ahead and just roll the damage. Yeah, so if swarms pass a saving throw like that, they take no damage instead. So it annihilated 2 of them, but the others took half damage, and then also, if they succeeded, took no damage.
Well, fuck those bats.
Swarms, they're fun.
Now I put the pointer down. It's like that. Whoop. And Flintlock's riding on the elevator.
Luck is riding on the elevator. Gorgonor.
Gorgonor smash. Bonk.
He crumps the last few bats in front of him.
Keep going. There's always more bats to slay. Nice. Bonk.
Slam. Come on and slam.
Thank you, man.
And welcome to the gym.
And I'll just go ahead and roll all their shit again.
For what?
They're inside the area, so they're all gonna take 3d8.
Oh, I thought you
again.
were doing the codex thing. What are you can't cast spells.
What? Oh. Well, the Codex is a spell, isn't it?
Codex has fucking lore implications for why it would be able to withstand something like this. Any codex would.
Well, we'll just take away the pointer and assume that I did the Codex then.
Okay.
So we don't have to undo anything.
Okay.
As
I
for
thought
what
you were
she'll do
doing
now, though.
Yeah. So
That
swing
means-
the bats.
Well, that means she can pull the bow out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take some attacks of opportunity, and we'll get the bow out.
Boop. Boop.
Bats. Swarms and swarms of bats.
No hits.
Nice. Give the old 1-2.
Now it's the bat's turn because Syrup
Oh, yeah.
went already. Okay. And boop. Miss. Okay, number 4. Oh, that was number 4. Okay, so I'll move you to here. attack Alma. And then the final one is going to continue following Sirik.
What does?
And it finally gets a hit.
Oh no.
And she takes a wee spot of damage. A wee spot.
Ah!
In the
Jesus.
middle of the room, Strahd, in his normal-ish vampire form, apparates through the mist. And it is now the armor's turn. It is going to try and kill the bats that are attacking Sirik. It misses with the first attack. It misses with the second attack. It's trying to reach out and grab individual bats, but it can't get a bead on them. Poor guy. Your turn.
Jesus. Stab at you.
Lead by example, huh? Just in time, Esmeralda and Flintlock arrive at the top of the lift. Esmeralda sees Strahd and is immediately... let's see, does it say how many spell slots she has left when she arrives? Does not say. So, she is going to... oh, she can't cast spells, and she would know that. That's right. Then she is going to throw a vial of holy water at Strahd.
Hit him with that Beldaphine water. You missed.
Shatters at his feet, and she throws a second vial of holy water. But it just goes straight through his chest and shatters on the wall behind him. Sirik. Keep in mind she's going to be making any attacks with disadvantage if she's still in the same space that the thing occupies.
She'll take that. Get away from me, you fucking bats.
So I'm going to assume that Sirik is probably going to kill the swarm of bats, but not before taking a little bit of damage herself.
Ow.
The bats explode in a shower of gore and ice crystals.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do. Well, you're gonna back up first. Oh no, you got bats next to you. Never mind. Oh, you know what? Fuck the bats. Get up on the bed.
The bats get a bite on Flintlock.
They take 10 damage.
The bats number 1?
Yeah.
Dead. They explode in just gore and bone fragments.
charge cannon magic? That's just a gun, isn't it?
Oh,
Or does it
yeah.
count as...
No, that shit doesn't work.
No. He didn't kill the bats with that.
Okay.
I'm just asking before I shoot Strahd with it.
No,
okay.
that shit won't work.
Okay, no, he shot the bats with his normal black, whatever it's called.
Black powder rifle.
Yeah, but I had to do it without the magic damage.
Got it.
Gorgonor, rah rah!
Hold up. At the end of Flintlock's turn. At the end of Flintlock's turn, he bats at Esmeralda and is going to probably just fling her across the room.
What a douche.
She deflects the blow, however, and Gorgonor closes the gap.
What a... They see it. Yeah, so he's gonna cast Sunlight.
It does not work.
No!
He pulls out the amulet with a grin, and nothing happens.
Damn it, even fucking artifacts don't work in this stupid fucking tower. Well, I guess he's gonna just oh, he's already raging. Well, never mind then.
At the end of Gorgonor's turn, Strahd deftly slips around to the other side of Esmeralda, and he is going to... Let's see. What would be the Strahdiest thing for him to do?
Well, fireball is, but I'm guessing he can't do that right now.
So at the end of Gorgonor's turn, instead of moving, he's just going to make a bite attack at Gorgonor instead. Nope, he's not grappled and he's not in his bat form. He can't do that. Never mind, he is going to move, and then he is going to, now on his turn, make a couple of attack rolls. Where is his attack? I'm looking at the wrong spot. So with his bare hand, he slams into the Gobbo, who was quick enough to jump out of the way. But that is
so nimble.
of no consequence to Strahd. For now, he is going to attack Gorgonor.
Leave my orc alone.
And he does hit. So with his backhand, ooh, that was a nasty damage roll. With his backhand, he just smacks the orc across the face, and we can see this huge rivulet of blood just along with like part of Gore's tooth just like shattered off. And that is his turn. Animated armor is going to try to slam him. That was almost a 19, damn it. Come on, Armor, do your thing. God damn it, Armor.
You stupid fuck. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, what we do now?
Oh, Lordy, what we do now?
My girl.
Nice. Remember not to roll the magic one, though.
Yep. Is it a shift click?
It should... Yeah, you might have to shift click. Go ahead and shift click just to be safe.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That hurts my bones.
You stab what you are absolutely positive was going to be a kidney shot, and some force just stops your blade short. Strahd simply turns to the blade that's like struggling against this, and he just flicks his finger, and you can feel your sword like almost fly out of your hand.
Bullshit. Fucking cheat code using motherfucker.
And then at the end of your turn, there is a taste like rot in the back of your throat. Esmeralda's turn. I'm assuming you're taking the dodge action. That's why I'm moving on.
Yep.
She is going to whirl around with her weaponry. Damn it, it's labeled +1. I'll use the silvered one. That's perfectly fine. She gets a cut across Strahd's face with her sword and goes for a second stab straight into his heart. So there's like a thin line that just from like his cheek across his nose up to his forehead, and it's like a very thin little drop of blood comes out next to his nose. When she goes to drive the blade home, he just catches the sword, and he's smiling and grinning ear to ear with those hungry red eyes. Nice. Boom!
That one, fucker.
Strahd's side explodes with ice. The necrotic damage, like, tears across his form, and he is looking very mad now. When he was just grinning from ear to ear, now his face is this dark scowl, and he hisses and roars as he turns his face to look at Cyric. At the end of Cyric's turn, he is going to move forward.
Well, I mean, hang on. I'll try.
He was too quick for your attempted blow.
Way up, poop.
So Flintlock hit with his scimitar. Make sure you roll the damage. Gore's turn.
Gore. You're hitting. That's something.
So he is doing everything that the orc can, smashing into him again and again. He rushes across the room, leaps, and slams into the side with all of his might. But Strahd does not give a single solitary fuck. He is going straight for Cyric, and he is going to now try and hit her.
Disadvantaged.
Oh no, he got a
Disadvantage.
crit.
No, he didn't.
You're gonna
Spirits.
turn the...
Spirits.
Okay.
No. If he crits again, I'll spirit it. Or I'll turn it, but he's got spirit disadvantage.
That was a nat 1.
Get
He's
fucked,
gonna
vampire.
use a second attack. Oh, I need to roll. It's continuous. Yeah.
Yep. Go, spirits. Oh,
Still a hit.
the crit is gone. That's good.
That's not the worst thing that's gonna happen to Cyric, though.
Oh no, don't say that.
He slams into her, but he keeps going through the window, and she crashes out. You can give her an opposed strength check to see if she can try to stay in, but he's just going to keep running out, and he's going to leap out.
Bum 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 bum.
And I need to make him make a strength check as well. Okay.
Strength. Oh, well. Unless your god's smiling on you, Siri. No.
Fuck. Damn it, he rolled low too. Sirik needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's not the worst you could have rolled.
Okay, so 80 feet. It didn't fucking tell me what the damage was. Okay, I need to... How am I supposed to do this if I can't see what the fucking result is? Okay, I can't add that up. Okay, there it goes. It just didn't do it for the first time. That was obnoxious. So she does only take half. That's great. That's great. She might live. Let's see. No. She falls 80 feet to the ground.
Oh no.
And
Yeah,
slams.
I've been there, done that. It hurts.
And the wolves
Oh yeah, there's wolves out there.
come and start eating her.
Well, it's been nice, Siri.
Sirik has died to death.
That's a big oof. Get him, Armor.
He's out the window.
Jump for him. Die for us.
The animated armor is gonna... Okay. It's gonna try and... If it hits him, it's gonna keep him from flying off.
He's gonna leave. Fuck it, let him leave. Oh, my armor.
Reaches out and tries to grab, but is not quick enough. And Strahd is going to fly around tauntingly in a great arc.
Well, Captain, are you happy now? One of your servants has died on your watch.
What? They've literally all died. I mean, this is her first time, but like, Flintlock died, Gore died, I died.
Then you will be quite comfortable in the ground beside her.
And I think that as Strahd is about to bring down the house, double fireballing the top of the tower, holding them both, he flings them with the full intent to just annihilate everybody inside again. And a coruscating blue-green arc of lightning strikes one of them. It negates the spell completely, exploding it in midair, but the second one careens sideways into the tower, exploding out an inward rubble as the top begins to croon. You can see the faint figure of a robed form floating above the tower. Power and arcane might bleeding from their fingertips. You can make out very briefly through the shamble and the wreckage.
Good evening, Count. I trust that you have not forgotten our first duel.
And a great beam, the biggest lightning bolt any of you have ever seen, just comes straight from this figure and hits Strahd in the chest. When the smoke clears, the Count is floating there, his trail blackened and burning. We can see his wounds beginning to knit themselves back together slowly, but he looks across the tower to the floating figure opposite him and says,
I will remember this. And And you will be a new wand from which I destroy the world.
And in a flash of black lightning, the Count is gone. The tower is crumbling and shaking. And with everyone inside, I think that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, we're gonna die. Well, Cyric's already dead. The rest of us are gonna die. She's gonna be so pissed off when she comes back. What a way to go, eaten by wolves.
That's shitty, bro. I hate to
Yeah,
do
it's a
that
real-
to her, bro. I hate to do that to her.
That's a real bad one. Like, that's probably the... I don't know, what do you think would be worse, being eaten by wolves or drowning?
I mean, he was unconscious when he drowned, and she was
That's true, it's the
unconscious when she was... But the pain would probably wake her up.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Gord got the easy ones out. We just got stabbed a lot until we died. I'd rather take those. So you treat your favorite person.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then you'll be like, that was my fault.
When she crit on Strahd, he was like, okay, fuck you in particular then. I'm gonna fucking kill you right now. I saw an opportunity and I was like, he's a bastard. He's gonna do it.
It's true.
Oh my god. Well, thank you everybody for being here and hanging with us during the session. That was a nail biter, especially at the end there. But well, goddamn, that was fun. I mean, I had fun. I hope you had fun.
Yeah. Fucking throat's scratchy though. It sucks.
Sorry, dude.
Then might get a lodging or something after we wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you again to everybody. I'm going to be raiding into Neg 2 crew, the Neg 2 Charisma. They are playing some D&D. They're probably doing some Curse of Strahd, if I'm not mistaken, but they might be doing something else. So, thank you again. I know that we had a lot of people filter out here at the end, so Wolfie, I guess I'm talking to mainly you. Thank you, Wolfie. Love you, dog. I will see you guys tomorrow for Homebrew Homies at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Boy.
If you don't get paid, it's probably not fair that you have to pay me. So it's just up to you.
No, you had tips.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Do you need some water?
I would love some water.
There you go. It's so much worse.
No!
It's so much worse.
No!
And everyone,
That's not
everyone
allowed.
is so cool with it. Like, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
they're like, oh yeah, okay.
It's just normal because there's grungs everywhere.